Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. And today we'll be reviewing Lightning McQueen with Shovel. So up first, here's his artwork, which has been used since his first release in 2010. So that's pretty cool. On the back it says, as seen in Cars, and it shows Daryl Car Trip, Mario Andretti, Dexter Hoover with green flag, Christina Wieland, pit crew member Sarge, and Lightning Ramon. So I'll be right back with this guy all opened up. So here he is out of the package, and he looks pretty cool. He looks really movie accurate. So yeah. Up first, he has a really pained expression. He's not happy because he lost the race to Doc, and now he has to fix the road. Here's his shovel, which is the main, it's the main attraction of this release. Now, for some reason, people keep saying that the color of the shovel is inaccurate. It's supposed to be yellow, but I honestly don't understand that because I don't know. I don't really see it that way in the movie. I might have to rewatch that scene. But I mean, the artwork. Let me get the. Yeah, the artwork just shows a gray shovel. So I don't know. I mean, I guess this is another color changer Doug Crinkle type situation where Mattel kind of screwed up the coloring, but I don't know. I don't think they would do that. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of people's perception, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. I just think it's kind of interesting. But yeah. Also, as you can tell, it has some stains from the asphalt. So that's pretty cool. I do think, and I checked when I looked him up, a picture of the original one, the pattern is much different. So that's pretty cool. I guess they changed it up. Also, something that I just noticed is that there's a circular dent. So that's pretty nice. Anyways, moving on to McQueen himself. It's basically just Cars 1 McQueen with a bunch of dirt. So yeah. On the front, here are his headlights with number 95 and the Rusty's logo. And his front is really dirty. And apparently it's much more dirty than the original, so that's pretty cool. And on his roof, he has a bunch of those same stains as on the shovel. And on the sides and his roof, he has his number 95 and his signature, which is now dirty, unfortunately. Poor McQueen. And here are his little lightning bolt stickers. And what's really cool is that his wheels are actually dirty. And yeah, I really like this detailing. I honestly don't understand why they couldn't do the same for the Salt Flats racers. Instead, all of them just have white wheels. They kind of did that with Griswold and her muddy tires, but they couldn't do that with Salt Flats racers for some reason. Anyways, here's his contingency sponsors, which are pretty blurry, unfortunately, and his lightning bolts. For some reason, his sides aren't that dirty. It's really only on the bottom, which is pretty interesting. But I think it is similar to the original. So yeah, and here's his gas cap and the Rust-eze logo again with some more dirt. Oh, and he also has his Rust-eze logo on a spoiler. So yeah. On the back, he has his tail lights with the number 95 and the Rust-eze logo, and also his medicated bumper ointment rookie sticker, I think, rookie stripe, sorry, which is dirty. And actually, this is actually something that Mattel, I think, fixed or added this year. The original just has like a clean rookie stripe, but Mattel made it dirty this year, so that's a pretty interesting change. So yeah, and the other side is basically the same. So yeah, this is a really cool re-release. In my mind, he's kind of like up there with Muddy McQueen, in terms of like importance, like of 2010 McQueens. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the shovel that's also the same. I don't know. It's like gray on red. I don't know. Kind of reminds me, but I don't think Shovel McQueen is as rare or expensive. So, but yeah, still, this is a pretty nice release. So I just want to quickly compare him to the regular McQueen. So yeah, in terms of colors, like they're basically the same. There really isn't a big difference. One thing that I like that McQueen variants, Cars 1 McQueen variants fixed is the number, the coloring of the number. I'm not a huge fan of the way Thailand did regular McQueen. I don't know. I mean, the way they did his number, at least. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, the gradients is pretty bad. It's not very movie accurate, but yeah, thankfully, the new McQueen variants are changing that, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I forgot to point out is the fact that he uses like the original, like McQueen, the original rim color for McQueen, which is like a much darker red for some reason, whereas the new variant obviously has like a vibrant red, which is more accurate, although neither of them have the yellow stripe. And it actually kind of makes sense because, you know, it's dirty, it's pretty muddy, so yeah, it kind of fits, but that's pretty interesting. So I guess they kind of traded it for, I don't know, it was kind of like they got the correct number, but then they switched back to the old rims, so I don't know. Oh, and one thing that I noticed is the fact that the Rust-eze logo on the spoiler is much bigger on McQueen with shovel than on the regular McQueen, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think it's because of the placement. I think mine was kind of misprinted. So, but yeah. I don't think it's supposed to be that small, so I don't know. I did do a comparison of McQueen from Thailand and Vietnam, so I don't know. I think the new McQueen variants are taking more from the OG McQueens, and also the Vietnam McQueen. So yeah, the back is basically the same, except you know it's not dirty. Oh, the rookie stripe is much wider, I guess. Like it's not as thin, so that's pretty interesting. yeah, the other side is basically the same. The headlights also look slightly different, but that could be because of the printing, like the placing of them. The rest of these logos do look the same though, so yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.